Alright then guys, so I am really excited to bring this game to you. So it's Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishments. So I've been waiting a couple of days to record this because I've been having problems with it. So let's get into it. In memory of the Ukrainian Heavenly Hundred. So apparently they've changed the game so it's more like the modern type of Sherlock we know, like Sherlock, the BBC series. Here we go. Oh god. I'm guessing that, yeah, I was right. Okay, so we're gonna have to take cover.
Holmes!
This is insane. Alright, over to the sofa.
Holmes, will you stop that?
Hello there.
You are utterly mad.
Take cover next to Sherlock.
Stop, Holmes!
Is that you, Watson?
Yes, of course it is. And you almost killed me.
Nonsense. I was aiming for the vases.
Blindfolded?
Watson, quiet, please. I'm trying to concentrate. Ah, Lestrade. What is it this time?
He can see me. Well, here it is, and it's a good one, Mr. Holmes. A gentleman by the name of Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, has been murdered.
A sailor, most probably.
What happened here?
Oh, Mr. Holmes, how could you?
It's the only exercise I've had all week. A grateful client from Limoges sent me a vase collection this morning. I couldn't think of a better use for it.
You're out of your mind.
I missed 4 out of 10.
Given you were blindfolded, that was very good. Can I have a try?
Am I the only sane one here?
I suppose that Watson is right, Inspector. A little brain work would be preferable now. Do please tell us more about Black Peter.
Peter Carey, born in 1845 and 50 years old. An ambitious sort, he achieved much success in seal and whale hunting around Scandinavia. Retired in 1884 with a small fortune. He invested his money in a property called Woodman's Lee, near Forest Row in Sussex. It was where he lived for 6 years, and where he was found dead yesterday.
Has the investigation already begun?
Yes and no. In fact, this crime is so mysterious that I would prefer you to join me down there.
Give me half an hour to prepare, Inspector.
Take your time and join me there. I have to go through the yard first. The merry men struck again.
What have they done this time?
They robbed a powder reserve. I'll meet you at Woodman's Lee, Mr. Holmes.
I should help Mrs. Hudson here. I also have several appointments that I must keep this afternoon.
I shall go alone then.
So I'm going to try and stay quiet whilst the characters are speaking. So let's just
My
have a quick
analysis
look around.
table. It is useful for my work. My archive. I can always consult with it if needed. My archive. I can always consult with it if needed. This is where I keep my post.
Oh, door to Watson's room. Press square to open the casebook and check your current progress in investigation, tasks, evidence, etc. So my task right now... Oh, it works upwards, okay. Select a suit to wear using your personal wardrobe and join Lestrade at Woodman's Lee. Okay. Ooh, so I'm guessing this is a map of London, because the Thames, River Thames. Evidence. Profile of victim. Peter Carey, also known as Black Peter, born in 1845, and so 50 years old. Oh. Oh yeah, okay. He achieved great success in whale hunting in Scandinavia. Retired. Documents. Dialogue. Oh, that's going to be handy. So if I want to go back to the previous speeches between the characters, that's a good, I like that. And I'm guessing I get souvenirs for completing the quests, for completing the investigations, sorry.
Oh, what a mess! What a terrible mess!
So, I'm recording with the PlayStation
A
software.
map of London and the surrounding area. It could be useful.
I'm recording with the PlayStation software, so the content
You
may
go
act-
along to Peter Carey's house. Mrs. Hudson and I will take care of the mess you've made here.
Oh god, no. So, basically, the content may just split automatically mid-sentence. So, I'm very sorry for that, and I will try and track my time of when I started. So, let's get a proper outfit on. Bandit outfit, no thank you. Grey suit. Green suit. Brown suit. Oh, I like the casual suit. Is there any more? Oh, I like that one too. But that's locked, so I can't use that one. We're just gonna use the casual suit. And I don't want to change anything, because I'm guessing that's what it is to change your hair. So I don't really want to change it. I like the way I look already. Right, here we go. Let's get this done straight up. Why am I getting stuck? Yeah, let's get this done straight away. Yeah, cool. So we're gonna go to Woodman's Lee. Open cake. Oh, that's cool. So we're gonna look through any evidence during the loading screen. Ah, that's good.
Mr. Holmes, I'm over here. Come on.
I'm gonna try and cut out some of the loading screens as well, just so it just makes the episode a little bit more interesting. Because I don't think that's something you'd want to see throughout the gameplay.
Mr. Holmes?
Now, I believe there's a first person... Oh. Ah, there we go. So it's circle first person. I'll probably stay in first person
It
for
seems that the
most of
garden
it.
was well maintained.
Oh, we can run. That's good. Let's go over to Lestrade.
Inspector Lestrade, when will you remove my husband's body? It's sacrilegious to leave him here like this.
As soon as we can, Mrs. Carey, I assure you. Allow me to introduce you to Mr. Sherlock Holmes. He's a detective. No doubt you've heard of him. I'll wait for you in front of the cabin, Mr. Holmes.
My condolences, Mrs. Carey.
Thank you, Mr. Holmes.
Right, so let's do the character portrait first. So I watched a demo on this. No, sorry, not the demo. The you know when they show the gameplay. There we go. Anything unusual that night?
Madam, can you tell me if you saw or heard anything unusual upon the night of the murder?
At 2 o'clock in the morning, I heard a terrible scream. But I thought nothing of it then. He would scream all the time when he was drunk.
When was the body found? Is there a garden there? Yeah, is there a garden
The
there?
garden is very large and well maintained. Do you employ someone to look after it?
It is true, there is a lot of work, but my husband took care of it himself.
Can you please tell me what occurred on the evening of the murder?
Well, Peter got drunk in the evening. He was in such a terrible temper. Usually whenever that happened, he'd stay all night drinking in his cabin before passing out.
Do you remember at what time you found your husband's body?
In the morning, at around 7 o'clock, I noticed the cabin door was open, but I didn't go in to take a look, for I knew my husband would not have liked it. At around 10 o'clock, I dared to glance in through the door and... oh dear.
Was your husband accustomed to receiving visitors?
Oh, no, I don't think so. I mean, he didn't really have many friends. He lived quite an isolated life here, after his
Oh, you can
retirement.
see the veins in the eyes. Whoa,
You have
that's
indeed
really
suffered
cool.
a great loss, Mrs. Carey. Nevertheless, I believe it will be less of a burden for you soon.
Yes, life with Peter was never easy, but he was still my husband.
He was different, wasn't he, when you first met him upon your return from Plymouth?
Yes, Mr. Holmes. Oh, my goodness, but how do you know about that?
Profile pilgrimage.
You undertook a pilgrimage to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela when you were young. That much is evident from the rosary in your hand. The shortest route for the pilgrim from England to Spain is from Plymouth. I believe that you met Peter Carey as a young sailor there, and you married him soon afterwards.
That is indeed what happened, Mr. Holmes. How extraordinary.
Thank you, madam.
Right. So, let's have a look around.
Mr. Holmes?
I think they have the same voice for every policeman. Right, so we've had a look at the garden. What's that policeman doing? Oh, footsteps. Oh. Stone. Oh, okay.
These footprints appear to be quite large.
Okay, I'm guessing I can't do much about it. We've already been up here. Evidence required. Okay. What evidence would I need?
Mr. Holmes?
Peter Carey's body is inside the cabin. We took care not to touch.
Okay.
The door is locked.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Holmes, and I'll open it. I locked it yesterday to ensure that no one should enter the cabin and tamper with the evidence.
Ah, good thinking.
Hello, hello, hello.
Love that.
What is it, Lestrade?
You always hear a policeman
Seems
doing
to
that.
me that someone has tried to force it, Mr. Holmes.
Let me see.
Look, they have hidden cameras everywhere. Go.
There's someone there. I'm gonna collar him.